Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines with me, you heard 37. Just kind of checking out our city here. We've got huge traffic problems. We got tons of traffic here. As you can see, we got a line of traffic. Everybody trying to get over to the industrial areas. Why is that emptying? And it's 0% full. Oh, emptying finished. So stop emptying then. Alright. Alright. I didn't even know. I don't even remember what I'm emptying and not emptying anymore. Got too many of them. Shut that down real quick. We've got tons of trains. So we don't need a ton of stuff. It says there's a need for some commercial. I don't know if we... As all the... Yeah, I guess all the commercial has kind of been used up, and these people don't have any water. Unfortunate. Do that. Give them some water real quick. Just kind of searching around. This, I don't know. Yeah, alright. Still plenty of stuff over here for people to use. And what I was kind of thinking of is we need to start expanding a little more. We need to buy some... Like, I was thinking about how we're not very well laid out with highways and stuff. So I was kind of thinking, you know, this highway, we come over here, but it ends right here. What if we had, because we're going to be all over the place, why not go ahead and start bringing in a highway from over here, bring it over here, and then we can use it to expand as well. Maybe do some of that. See, I have to, instead of, because see, we don't want to tear out this stuff, and I really don't want to right there, so we'll probably bring it up over here and something like that. It just sucks that, I mean, I guess you could, but I don't know if I really want to tear that out. Probably need some thought about that or something. It probably won't happen. I'll probably just do it like I said. But let's go ahead here. Actually, what is that red? Why is there so much trash? Like, there's incinerators, we got landfills. Like, I don't know why they were having trash problems. Right here, incinerator right here, incinerator right there. How can they have... They're surrounded by that. So, I'm not going to pay attention to them. Let's pay attention to this. I don't know how we should do this. Trying to think whether we need this one or that 4. Because we can bring this in. I think we can use this because we'll have it coming in here. And we're not going to extend this very far over to here. I'm not going to go tearing through this. Although in the end we probably should. But so to keep it right here like this. And... we got it coming in from here. We can have people exit this way, and then this will continue on that way. So I think that's probably the best that we can do. So let's put that put it like right here. Now we need to bring this down. We need to also buy. We buy this. We own that. All right, purchase this. I really wish we had part of that too. We can't get it. So we'll have to come to the left of the railroad tracks. So I'm thinking we own this, so we can probably put off a tie-in right here. See, the railroad tracks are a bit of a problem. So we probably have to build it like right here and then detach this stuff and redo it. Because those railroad tracks are just a problem. So maybe I'm trying to think how we can exactly do this. Because we have to think about it in the future. Yeah, we need to be to the left. That's probably about as good as we can do right here. Yeah, jeez. I kind of hate this kind of stuff. Alright, let's go ahead, bring this across. Left is... coming this way. So let's put that like right there. Try and keep this as parallel as possible. And it's not quite what we wanted. Looks like it's pretty good. Looks like it's about the right space. Alright. So I hate this having to remember the left-handed traffic. It's not that easy. Alright, going that way, and then left will come... It's not perfect, but it's not too bad. Alright, this can't go through. Can it go through? Oh, it can. That's nice. That sucks. I'm trying to think of exactly how we can do this. I think we need to tear this out and bring them over. I think it's like our only real choice. See, I don't like... How am I going to do this? Because it's going the wrong way now. I thought someone said you could like right-click on it or something and it would go take it the other way. I don't know how we're going to do that then. Unless we... Can we do it this way? See, it won't let me, with the railroad tracks. Actually, we don't want railroad tracks anyway. That's actually a bad idea. It needs to go over. It's going to have to go over. Left-hand traffic goes this way. Oh, no, crap. There. So bring this over to, like, maybe right here. Bring it up gently like that. And then bring it down. So let's try and do that this same way right here. About like that. Alright, that's not too bad. So now we gotta get it over here. Gotta break this up. And we can actually redo the train line. I should like to pause the game just for a second, just in case. Alright, so left-handed traffic. Yeah, it's not. I know that's not perfect. If this was our next city, I would care a little more, but no, I totally didn't mean to click. All right, for this way, I'm kind of confused. I don't really like, I don't know how to do that. It looks so horrible. It looks so horrible. I don't know how to make it so that curve kind of comes inwards, which is kind of screwing things up. I don't know, that'll have to do. And then left-handed traffic. Okay, so we need to destroy all this for the time being. Get all this out of here. That might be enough. Oh, well, actually, it's got to come over here. So it's actually got to go back further than I thought. Because this is going to go on over here. So we'll bring these people in. Left-handed traffic. Let's do this one first. That is not very graceful. We needs to go back a little bit further. It's not how I like it. Let's see if we can go back a little bit further. Barely. It's not very nice, now is it? I don't like it, but I don't know, we'll work on it at another time. This is a problem apparently. There we go. And yes, I know it looks like crap. We'll have to work. I'm not very good with the curves like that. But now at least these people can go over. We can fix these train tracks. How do we do our rail again? Over here? There we go, there's our rail. Bring in a curve. And curve this over here as well. Apparently we don't have everyone with water. How do we not have everyone with water? Who doesn't have water? Where everybody has water. What are you talking about? You thought it would... Or maybe it's because we're getting a little low. So we'll work on that. And of course, things are burning down. Our fire department over here is terrible. Although I'm sure the traffic isn't helping. Even though I've had some of them burning down, they're so damn close. Alright. So we need to check out what's going on over here. I wanted to elevate those. I think it's best if you elevate them, because then you can take these roads under them and everything. Like, this is going to have to come over this now. Might as well fix that real quick. Yeah, complete it. Let's find our roads. No, that was correct. Hold on a second. Let's get that straight road. Ah, crap. It was alright. Right there is alright. I don't know why it's alright there, not some other place. Alright, Alright, that's good enough. Unfortunately, so much of this is just good enough. So I don't really think anyone over here will probably use this a whole lot to get over here. I wish they probably would. We've still got to connect this, obviously. This I find kind of difficult. Left is like right here. Move this back to straight lines. Alright, so we got to find a way to get people over here. I don't know the best way, because you can actually connect these like that. But I guess the on-ramp is probably the best. So people are coming this way, so they need to be able to exit either way, really. Either way, basically, they need to be able to get out. See, this is where I get confused. Alright, so people can exit this way, but I would also like them to be able to exit. Can you actually do that? How would you do that? I mean, I guess technically they can just exit in and go either way, I guess. Is that a stoplight? Oh man, it is, because stoplights screw things up. That's awfully narrow right there. I better go ahead and knock this out. Because that's going to create such a small area there. Let's actually bring this over here. And then people can... See, I don't like how it does that because it seems like an odd turn. I don't know. I guess that's correct, technically, but I don't necessarily like that. And it looks ridiculous. I think this actually works better as well. Like, if you just take it right there, there is still a stoplight there. But people can... It just looks flat out better, you know what I mean? I mean, this just looks stupid. Can you actually... I don't quite want it like that. See, we have to take it out that far. Still doesn't want it. So that looks kind of ridiculous. But it wouldn't let me do it any other way. So people can come here. I don't know. Well, we got some people using it. That's always nice. And I guess we reduced the stoplights. If we did with the ramps, I don't know. It gets a little narrow. We get some big traffic screw-ups. Which is the burned down building. It's just a little thing. I would almost kind of like to not let people come across here and just use the ramp. See, that's why I think we need to use ramps, because this is a stoplight and that's kind of ridiculous. Hurry up. I'll let you pass this time. I don't know. Let's bring this a little bit closer. Use a straight one. See, I think one of my problems with this ramp because I want it to go this way and that way very easily. I don't know why it puts a light there. Why do we have to have a light there? And then it creates a small area right here. Because I don't like stoplights. See, it's almost better to just use the highway if you're just going to make people stop. I mean, the whole point of the ramp is people don't have to stop. I mean, I guess the only way you could do it is like make that one way. So now we've already got people stopping up, and see, it's going to be so narrow right there. My goodness. That's why I want people to... I want the ramp to basically be shared. This is so damn difficult. It shouldn't be. It's about as good as it's going to get. That way we we'll have one stopping area, not two. That's literally like I think as good as it's going to get. Unfortunately, it took a hell of a lot of time too. Also unfortunate. I think a more fire is probably a very good idea. These people don't have it anyway. These people barely have it. Not that it seems to be helping anything. I think maybe what we need to do is put one over here and one over here. So let's click this guy. Let's move him. It's like right here. So they can quickly exit right here. I don't think a big station would help. I think the problem is the traffic is just so horrible. So now we have one extra one here that we didn't have. I don't know if that'll really help anything. Hopefully it will. Would have maybe helped this guy. I don't know. Oh well. Burn down, burn down, burn down. I've got another one that's burned down. Our industrial area, next city, is not going to be like this. We've got to do better on the next one. Man, there's a ton of people come down here. I don't know where they're all coming from, though. I wonder, are these people, like, really coming from this area? Way over here? In this area, is it really that good? Low land value. That's not my problem. You're on a big intersection. You want me to tear you down and de-zone it so we can never be there? Man, this really creeping up. It's really the incinerators. If you look, it's landfills don't generate that much pollution. Okay, so now we need industry. Oh, by the way, our cruise area, what was this? Not a marina, what is it called? Or harbor, yeah, nobody's using it. Nobody. What are these people? Not enough customers. Well, you're surrounded by... Aren't you? Yeah, there's tons of residential around here. Now see, that goes both ways, and I like that. I guess you could do it both ways and then cut off the center. Then people couldn't come through like that. Man, look at that. See, it's just... Now it's another cluster over here. Unreal. Unreal. Let's build some road first. Because I don't want anything connecting here. Ah, man. I should have put something here first. Can I move you? Yes, I can. You're going to have to be moved. Move you here for right now. Because we're going to create mayhem. Because this is now bigger. More cars are going to come through here. Awesome. Great planning by me. But I can't... I got to. Have this go through like that. I really don't know if I want to connect this because that's going to create a problem. It's so short. How do you... No. There we go. There. If we connect it right there, it's going to create such a problem area. So I think that's the best way to go. Maybe we could move this guy. It's right here at the intersection. That way they can get out quick. Technically. Not enough electricity. Alright. I think they're good now. Alright, so let's put in some industrial. Fill this area up. The problem is, like, we just... The way this is designed and not really with any thought creates such a problem. We need, like, smaller, like a little small area and another small area connected with highways and stuff like that. We gotta... The next city will be much better. Might actually put some thought into it. This thought was, man, we gotta get some stuff up and get that money. We've kind of done bad with that approach. Also, I mean, I didn't know that trains, like, would cause that much of a commotion. Everybody trying to get over to it and stuff like that. See, the cargo ships, that they don't seem to have that kind of problem. We probably won't have anything built over here, so might as well do that. This area definitely will not have anything built right there. Could have a road coming over here. I don't know if that would be too short or not. Like that. So this place is good. I don't know, do we need, like, police over here at all? Like, I don't think we have any police stations. We got one. Like, we don't have any crime problems, but should we have one here anyway? Put one right there. Let's see. We're not going to have any other roads over here. Then we need to work on our water, of course, because we don't have... Yeah, we do have some water over here, actually. Didn't know we had this much water. That's not going to do it. What the heck? Oh, that's because we don't own that area. Does that cover everybody? I think so. A little problem there. Now that's all covered. I think everything's covered. But we need to work on it. We need to go ahead and do some more water stuff. Another intake and outtake. Could always use one of those, I guess. Let's see. Does that mean that would have to be bulldozed? Is what that means. Well, it's out of business anyway. Could probably, yeah, we got enough room to fit up one there. Next, let's go over here. Now we gotta hook them up. Hook them up. And let's hook this one up. I forgot about this one. It's weird that you can just put a little pipe there and they say that's good. Alright, so industrials don't need any of that. We need a little bit of commercial barely. And barely a little bit of residential. They didn't really build much over here. We could put more industry over here. This is oil. We definitely will at some point. I'm kind of worried about the residential or commercial. Like, are they going to say that they don't have enough customers if this is only commercial? I mean, do you need some residential over here? That's gonna be oil over here. What if we end up buying this tile and have some residential in here? That might be a good idea. Because all these people are going out of business. I'm afraid it's because they don't have enough people coming over from the residential areas. Right, I thought there was water problems. I saw all that blue. I was like, oh no. So we gotta figure a way to do that. Get this on the intersection. No, go straight. We gotta figure out how to do this. Can that really not have anything? So we can go right there. Because that's not really what I wanted. Let's go back to curved. I don't know. I don't really have any ideas for this kind of area. That's kind of cool. I almost made like a actual design on accident. Oh geez. It's gonna have a big empty area. That's the only problem with that. So I don't mind the empty area, but sometimes there's just too big. I feel like that's kind of too big. See how small I can get that. Come on, you've got to be able to put in something right there. Come on, now. Are you kidding me? Nothing? That's crap. That is crap. That's not at all what I wanted, because we're not curved anymore, are we? I don't want to create anything too small. That's exactly what's going to end up happening, probably. Alright, put in some commercial. Yeah, but we're going to need some residential over here. I think that's a huge problem with people, with these businesses going out of business, not having enough customers. I think that's a huge problem. Is not having any residents all that close. So we're going to have to work on that in a little bit. Let's check out the water issues. Yeah. Let's make this pipe come all the way out here. Then we'll branch off of it. Looks like it's got everything. That should have everything. That's gonna have everything. That'll have everything. Alright, that's pretty good. Slide over this way. Alright, that's not too bad. Now we've got our water all laid out over here. We could go ahead and lay the roads. I'm glad to see that we need a lot more residential It's kind of been a while, it seems like. That over there. It'll be too small if I put an intersection right there. Okay, go like that. Well, and I did create an intersection right there, didn't I? What the hell? That'll be a problem. Might as well use it. I've already done it. I've already screwed it up. Let's put a straight road. Like that. And let's put the residential along the road like that. I'm afraid to, I don't want people driving through these streets. It's going to be like that industrial area over there. It's such a problem because we don't have highways over here. So that could be a problem. So I'll try and keep them more to the edges. That means we got to bring more services over here, including schools and stuff. That kind of sucks. Alright, I don't want to take them any further over. So bring some more over this way. Alright, might as well go ahead here in a second and start bringing in some services because you know they're going to need it. So might as well go ahead and get on it. Kind of need another fire department. Put that guy right there. We need police. Might as well put. Can we put like a police station right next to you? Or is someone already building there? Yeah, somebody's already building there. Alright, put it right there. That's kind of close to that. That's the only thing I didn't like about that. Need an elementary school. Oh, what the heck? Oh, they needed their little playground, right. I gotta have the little kids running around. There's gonna have to be a high school. Let's give them a little clinic. Actually, we'll put the clinic over here. Might as well put in a crematorium. Some people are going to die, and we're going to have to burn them up in the oven. I know nothing has electricity, but as they build, it's kind of like what we did over at that place to the right. Let people build in, and that stuff will get connected. Although, man, it's already down and they only built over here. That's kind of a crappy problem. You're not going to have any electric, sorry to tell you. I could say screw these people on the edge. Here, I know what I could do. Why won't it let me build there? Come on. Right there, it'll let me. Bring this guy way over here, because nobody can... And then obviously when everyone builds in, we'll just knock that down. Make sure everybody's got everything they need. Did I zone this area over here? I did, so we need to make sure and put water here. It's about as good as I can get right there. That looks weird, but oh well. That's good right there. Just need to. Let's see. How can we do this? Probably do it with just one. We're gonna need. Are we gonna need another pipe? Alright, that's all connected. Are our pipes connected under here? Yes, it's connected right there. I was going to say. So hopefully, with all this not enough customers, hopefully this will change. I can't see with the tweet thing. Enough customers, so hopefully that'll clear up. Hopefully. Don't know that it will. And then we'll bring residential over here too, but we'll keep. I want to keep that business-like. In fact, I want to put some more offices over here. Get this little area. Let's do all this. I just thought I want to do some leisure. I want to do a park before everyone comes moving in. Good, we've got an area right here. Let's put like a big park or something. Large playground. Park with trees. Oh, come on. Really? Really? A little too big, I guess. Large playground. This will fit better. Come on. Right. Yeah, right there. Oh, we've got a police station, which is nice, because we seem to have criminals. I don't know if the criminals are at the playground or not. I hope not. That's real bad. They're around our little kids. Let's get that. What is that? Is that a school? Medical clinic. All right. Let's go ahead and let these guys some more dense commercial. Put in some light commercial. Put this residential. Fill this in with residential. These guys too, although we'll probably we might bring a road over here. Just use that one to actually come over. So let's go ahead and get this. Although I don't want people moving over here, to be quite honest, so I really shouldn't be doing this. Because we're going to need to bring services and stuff. I'm sure like a school, at least. But we'll bring the residential over to here and keep all of this commercial as well. I don't know why they're all going out of business. Abandoned. Let's go ahead and knock these people down. So the land value doesn't go down. People move in. I must knock down the wrong thing over there. Oops. Sorry. This area doesn't look too bad. I should have used different streets. I didn't know I knew, I guess, towards the end that we were going to not do that. Or use it for residential. Everything else is looking pretty good. To be quite honest, I'm pretty happy with everything else. I bet we've got a bunch of stuff burning down over at the industrial. There's one, there's two. Alright, where is that other one? There's another one. There's a fire over here. Oh, at least they responded to that one. Good job, fire department. Hey, only 3 burned down. That's an upgrade for us. Oh my god. What in the world? Not enough employees, right? Not enough workers. You know, we could do residential over here. Actually, residential over here. Are there any natural resources over here? We could put residents over here, low wage. I hate saying low wage. Well, we could do both kinds of residential over here. That'll take a little while to get there. My goodness. There's a couple burned down. Do we need another fire department close by? Come on. Right. That's so aggravating when you're seeing this. We're down to 9 grand? We just lost weren't we making 12 or 14 when we came over here? When we started this episode? I thought we were something near it. All of a sudden we've got a lot more burned down stuff. I really wish these people weren't all abandoned. Is this a district? Yes, that's still part of a district. I'm going to put some industry over here so we can get the tree people. Those businesses seem to do pretty good. They'll bring in some money. We can put a 4-way on our highway. Connect over here, come down here to these people. There's actually a highway there. I don't know if it'd be kind of weird to use that the way it's coming over. So I'll prepare for that. Actually, come over here. So these people, we can still do industry over here, right? Yes. Oh, so it's already got it, but it's got we'll have to move that to a 4-way, or that's not really that much room over here, so we could come over across it and over to here. And then just connect this to that. Yes. That'll work. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I can improve the city, but it's so difficult because I don't like to do anything off camera with the city. I like to be able to see everything, record everything that we actually do to it. We got water over here. Part of it's not going to have water. Too far up. Nice. Alright. We'd need a little bit of industry, it says, and just a tad bit of residential. Oh, I know one reason we lost some is because those services we put in. Oh my god, what's going on with the dead people again? Look at all of them. Again, what happened? They're everywhere. This is almost as bad, if not worse, than before. Holy cow. What in the world? It's full. Oh my god. Oh, that is so terrible. What's over here? What is all this stuff? Okay, landfills. So that seems like a decent place to put them. Shouldn't be funny, but it kind of is. Talking bad about dead people. So how that's going to be getting close to full. The cemetery is 540 out of 3,000. Well, you should be. Why are you not? Oh my God. Lord have mercy. This just happened all of a sudden, too. Oh my God. Look at it all. This is unreal. But hopefully when that's emptied out, oh my God. Hopefully when that gets emptied out. Hey, how about you do something, asshole? You know what? I don't think they have access to the street. Which means we can't even knock them down. How about you? Yeah, you're operating normally. You got all yours out. Oh my goodness. I feel like knocking down a park and putting a cemetery in. How fast are you going? Yeah, you're decent. I'll just act like nothing's happening. You're still at 540. I don't see that's never going to be. We're never going to be able to knock that down because they cannot actually empty out. Like we would actually have to build a road, knock something down, build a road so they have access so they can get out. Unreal. We've got dead people over here growing. Let's put an end to that real quick. Right there at the end of at the intersection, easy access. So that should solve that. All right, so bringing in, I think the residential, it looks like it's helped. Not as only a few abandoned. Although I may have knocked a bunch of them down, actually. Still a few people with not as many customers as they need. But hopefully, you know, people will build over here. They are. So got some space to go. But making progress over here. Wow. We've got access to the interstate. Why can't I go down? There we go. So we'll have to buy this and give them access. That'll help. Oh my goodness. Dead people everywhere. We need another Actually, we need several more crematoriums. Crematorium right by the park. Yay. Where else can we put one? I don't like knocking down buildings so we can put up crematoriums. But in some instances, we have no other choice. That would knock out 3 buildings. That's not a good choice. We got lots of crematoriums now. We are a city of crematoriums. We specialize in burning people. Crime rate is high, but we've got police. Man, it's like a block away. And we have very responsible citizens who do not tolerate crime. Is there any way we can put one in here without taking out multiple buildings? No. It's not possible. Just draining money, man. Just draining money. All the crematoriums, now a police station. I think that when he gets empty and we stop emptying him, I think everything will be better because I think all those crematoriums, once everything gets settled back down, I don't think we'll have a problem again, hopefully, because the crematoriums will help in all that. And the fire departments are still sucking over here. The traffic is just too much. Look at it. They can't get anywhere. Poorly designed. Poorly designed. And it's all my fault. Who else's would it be? I built it. Yeah. I don't know where all these people are coming from. Hopefully these people are using it. So I don't know what we're going to do. Industry has to be right here because we have to have oil. Put up some... Oh, that's oil too, isn't it? There's that ore. Fertile land. So this place is kind of a waste. We're going to have industrial here and farmland here. Come on, man. You guys can't have a problem. I put up a crematorium for you guys. There's two over here, to be quite honest. One there, one there. And it got access to that. Should put like a freaking... What's it called? Cemetery over here. Or something. It's just ridiculous. Might as well go ahead and do it, you know? Like, yeah, screw it. There. So they can have access to it? I mean, will that ever mean that I can take some of those crematoriums out? 3 hearses out. We've put a dent in it. Like I say, when we open this back up for burials, it'll help. Especially, I think, with this area. That's the area that's really got a problem right now. Yeah, our money is taking a hit with all the added stuff in, but I think overall that's actually probably a pretty good idea. Oh my god. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? You know, well, I can't buy this. I'd like to put a landfill over here in a corner. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Landfill's going to be a problem, isn't it? We own this. We could put a landfill over here. There's nothing... Oh, because we're going to have ore here? So this is going to be an industrial type area. We could put like a... Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Where... Just going to cut the electric, but I think they've already... I think... Yeah, we've got it... Yeah, we can cut those down, actually. It's grown in enough. So let's cut that down. There we go. Let's just extend this straight for right now. Put that there. Put this straight out here. Put that there. Do we do an incinerator? Capacity 40, is it 400,000? What is this? 800,000. This creates electricity, which can power this area. Move him, yeah, as far away as possible. He needs water. You can bring him water. He create electricity. Let's put up electricity. Connect him so he'll help the whole city, not just this area. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, actually. This area is filling in quite nicely. I don't know why people are still abandoning buildings and why there's not enough customers. Clearly, this should have helped that immensely. And they're upgrading. That's always nice. Look at them all upgrading. Look at this guy just upgraded to number 2. Let's check out the university real quick. Is that this guy? That's our hospital that is 87 of 500 patients. Complete overkill. 2,309 out of 45. Not bad. Still struggling for customers. Sorry about that. Sorry about your luck. But let's check this area real quick one last time. Still no dead people. Why are all your hearses out? You're not bringing one back. Our dead people problem has ceased. We could probably just do away with that. Because he's not operating. Well, because those problems could clear up as well. Yet. Lock you down. Love to have people. Nice buildings come in. This is a nice building. Shame that you went under. Knock down the blight so people will build back. Some nice stuff. This area has not come back yet. Knock down the blight. Hopefully, somebody will build back and it'll succeed. Wrong one, I think. I have customers, but I think when we get the residents fully done over here as well, I think that'll change a lot. I like this area. It's kind of opening a little more. I like that. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. Again, I've gone way long, but I just get into it. I love the game, you know? And I don't play it offline because I want you all to see everything that we do. Wow. Wow. Never ceases to amaze me. Could put, like, an exit here or something. Alright. That's it for this episode. We're making some progress. Some things have popped up, obviously. I think we might just do away with this. We got so many crematoriums now. We'll see what happens if I get rid of that. This thing, I don't know what we're going to do. There's no access. We're going to have to build a road. Probably take something out and build a road for it. Deck on it, because he's stuck. It's useless to us and we're paying money for it. Money jumped up to 10.5. We'll do something about that. Yeah, but that's it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.